Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm going to do a quick first impression gameplay video here for Pandora Saga. Free to play MMORPG by MyRosso. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around, checking the game out, and make some quick comments. Now if you want to play Pandora Saga, or just learn more about it, check out the link on the right sidebar under the description. Here we go. There's only one server at the moment, Lucidia. Alright, excellent. I can't even see my character's face over here. I'm just going to make a new one though. Where's my create character button? Right here. Create character. Alright, here we go. I like the graphic style already. It looks a little bit different than most of these 3D fantasy MMORPGs. I could be a human, elf, dwarf, Myrian. Ooh, let me zoom out over here. She looks alright. Let's see what else we got. We can be any Kudu over here, or this little guy. Now, I believe there's a total of, what is it? Let's see how many class races there are. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there's a total of 6 classes, but I don't know how to count, so who knows. Now, the cool thing is each of these classes are distinctly different. They are, each of the races have their own racial abilities, but I don't think it shows them over here. I don't know why. But let's just pick a class over here. Oh my god, that guy is badass. I'm gonna go with that. And let's just leave my hair at that, doesn't really matter. So there's actually a decent amount of customization. Nothing too special. Skill settings. Alright, it tells you in the bottom right what this does. Alright, I like the fighter spirit. I get increased bonus damage with my one-handed weapon. And this, I guess, this is my racial ability over here. Great character. Let's get into the game now. It's cool that the races actually have an impact on the game. A lot of, games don't do that. I mean, they have races, but the races don't really do anything sometimes. Alright, this town looks interesting, but the further away I look, it looks like paper back there. I don't know why. Music is pretty good too. These streets actually look really interesting. The actual city streets. And this is a pretty PvP heavy game because there's 3 nations in the game and they're constantly at war. Perpetual war. I'm in the Empire territory. There's always an Empire. Any game you play, 90% chance there's an Empire. They're usually evil too. Alright. Let's take a look around over here. This city does feel massive actually from over here. Although it seems pretty it could have been done a little bit better. Alright, Ben wants to talk to me. I got you. Are you interested? Not particularly. But if you're new to the game, this is worth checking out. And so far I can tell the translations aren't that bad. Available quest increased. Never mind, I take that back. Available quest increased makes no sense to me. Alright, and this spelling, alright, something's wrong over here. Pretty sure useful has 1 L, not 2. Alright, these guards are pretty cute. But I'm gonna go outside town and kill some stuff. This is the map over here. It looks pretty simple enough. Although NPCs should be marked on here, but they aren't. There's a total of 4 playable classes actually only, but it's not too bad because there are 3 different job advancements. Wow, this is a big town. Let me just leave over here. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any players online right now, which is one of my biggest complaints with this game. I mean, it's pretty empty. I think I'm in the biggest city in the game. I don't need directions from you. What does he want from me? I want to leave town. Will you not let me leave town? Alright, here we go. Now loading. It looks like there's mounts as well, as we saw in that loading screen. I don't know how accurate that is, but I do believe there are mounts. I really like these graphics. They look really different. Soplar Highway North. And before you guys say this is just another Korean Grindfest, you guys are wrong. This is not another Korean Grindfest. I assure you it's not. You know why? The game is made in Japan, so it's a Japanese Grindfest. Completely different. The game's website does point that out, so I felt I should mention that as well. Gameplay-wise, it plays a lot like a regular MMORPG. Even though it's Japanese, it's not much different. Alright. Clicking C goes, yeah! Yeah! I don't know why. Alright, let's go kill some maggots. Go up to that guy. The music kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 11, that is. Alright, I beat the crap out of that maggot. And it's cool. I increased my slash proficiency over here. So apparently there's a skill-based progression system as well. You gain skill, in the weapon you use as you use it, which is interesting. I really haven't seen that system used too much these days. I know games like Ultima Online, which is really old, had it, which I like a lot. And then Dark Age of Camelot had it too, if I remember correctly. Well, I know WoW has it to a certain degree. Anyway, let me go kill some easier maggots over here. My slash proficiency is increasing. So there's a good amount of variety in this game because 4 classes, 6 races, 3 job advancements. Definitely more variety than most games. One of the major attractions for this game is the epic PvP system. I mean, they actually call it Epic War. All right, it's a large-scale sort of realm versus realm, big-scale PvP. But fortunately, there's really not a lot of players in the game, so you really can't get the epic feel of that. At least not at the moment. Like Florenzia, this is really the only other Japanese MMORPG I know of. I'm still level 1. I want to get to level 2 over here. There we go, level 2. Let me see if I can see. I want to see what I got for leveling up. Party invitation? Nope. Auto pursue target? Nah. I did say the translations weren't that bad. I do withdraw that statement. There are some obvious typos in the game. Go kill this fruit bat. Level 4, getting tough. I can toggle my walk and run over here. Alright, here we go. Here's my actual menus. Alright, looks like we got a few stats over here. Vitality, Strength, Agility, Dexterity, Spirit, and Intelligence. SPI is Spirit, I think. Alright, Vitality is obviously my HP. And I like Strength. Increase my damage as much as possible. Fortunately, you only get 3 of these stat points every level, it seems. Maybe even less. But it seems like 3. Confirm. For my distribution. Oh, I gotta turn my run back on. I don't want to wall. This water looks pretty lousy here. Compared to the rest of the graphics in the game, that is. Apparently I can't attack with that menu up. Let's see what else I got. My skills. Wow, what is this? This is interesting over here. I have 1 skill point, and I can increase my slash skill over here. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm still looking for where I can find my actual activated skills. I don't have any of those yet. But then again, I'm only level 3 over here. Awesome, just leveled up again. See my technique. Yeah, so there's a big portion of the progression in this game is this progression system where you actually have to use your weapon to progress. Let's put my slash over here because I am using a sword at the moment. Confirm. Details. I am stateless at the moment. I didn't join a faction yet. You get the honor points in the game for fighting in the game's PvP. Like most games, there is a crafting system, there is a guild system, and it has all the basics. Well, look, this still feels a little weird. I'm trying to click this guy to attack, but I am not attacking. Target is not within shooting range. I'm not shooting it, I'm slashing it. So yeah, there's still a lot of bugs here that are being worked out. I can't attack this guy because he's moving. There we go. But he's not attacking back. It's pretty ridiculous. Come on, you fruit bat. Fight me. Alright, that's getting ridiculous. I'm gonna go fight this fruit bat. He's more willing to fight. And this map over here, I don't know what this is. Alright, here we go. And this map definitely needs a lot of work. This is really blurry. I don't know why. So the map could use a lot of work. Let's see. I believe this game is actually published in Malaysia. That's why some of the translations aren't so good. And surprisingly, there's no latency issues either. I'm not having any lag issues. Loot this bad boy. There's a weapon enhancement system as well. You can upgrade your weapons in the game through finding gemstones and enhancing them with special, smith hammers. It's kind of like the, I kind of want to say it's kind of like the Ragnarok Online system where you upgrade your weapons. You can, each weapon can be upgraded to, I believe, 10. But beginner-wise, there's really not much to do. I did get one quest over there, but I feel like there's not enough direction right now. There could have definitely been a little more direction. I mean, I feel like when I play a game, I want the game to kind of guide me up to level 10 at least, like almost like required quest or something like that. I really want the game to sort of hold my hand for a little while. And again, this field is completely empty. The game is kind of deserted. I like the graphics though. There's a different artistic look too. I want to say a little bit Western, actually. Not, you know, but it's not, because it's made in Japan. So kill more of these fruit bats. I like the combat music plays this whole time. A little bit weird. I guess though, even the cool thing is though, even if I'm killing these fruit bats, and I'm not even seeing my experience right now, but I am getting a slash skill, which is important. My slash proficiency is improving. Now, if I were to equip a mace and start beating these, I would gain bash proficiency. Now, I kind of want to like this game, but the fact that there's so little players doesn't makes me want to not play. I mean, when I'm playing an MMORPG, I want it to be massively multiplayer, not single player, which this seems like right now. Well, guys, I'm running out of time, so if you want to play Pandora Saga or just learn more about it, check out the link on the right sidebar or in the description. Later, guys.